General Hospital, GH spoilers for the week of January 5th to 9th are promising one of the most intense courtroom confrontations in recent memory, with Drew Kane, Cameron Mathison, at the center of the storm. Drew is set to erupt in court, shouting a searing threat. "You're going to rot in prison." The big question is, who is this explosive outburst directed at? Could it be his beloved wife, Willow Tate Kane, Caitlin McMullen, whose motives are under scrutiny? Or is it his own nephew, Michael Corinthos, Rory Gibson, who has been under Drew's suspicion for months? The newly released promo for the week shows Drew on the witness stand, visibly shaken, almost on the verge of losing complete control. His face is taut with anger, his hands gripping the edges of the podium as if it could contain his fury. Cameron Mathison brings a raw intensity to Drew in these scenes, showing a man torn between grief, justice, and the gnawing uncertainty of what really happened the night he was shot. For months, Drew has been determined to see justice served, but he has held back from pointing fingers directly at Michael. The reason is simple. He can't remember exactly who fired the shot that nearly ended his life. His fractured memory has been the driving force behind much of his tension, the internal battle between trust, loyalty, and the need for retribution. Now, the week of January 5th may finally push him over the edge. Evidence is starting to mount against Michael. The supposed alibi he shared with Jacinda Bracken, Paige Herschel, is crumbling, leaving room for suspicion. Reports that Michael was at Drew's home around the time of the shooting, along with Tracy Quartermain's, Jane Elliott, protective maneuvers, could easily reignite Drew's fury. All of this adds up to a perfect storm, a trigger that could make Drew snap and unleash the kind of courtroom rage fans saw in the promo. But GH is keeping viewers guessing. Is Drew truly yelling at Michael, or could his anger be directed at Willow? The trial isn't just about uncovering the shooter. It's about motives, access, and fractured trust. Willow has a complicated position in this drama. She had motive, opportunity, and no concrete alibi, and her mental health struggles add a volatile layer to the story. There's a very real possibility that Drew's memory could unlock at any moment, revealing details that point to Willow as the one who pulled the trigger. If that happens, his courtroom fury would make perfect sense, and it would be devastating for their marriage. Adding to the tension, clips from the previews show Willow appearing panicked and cornered in her conversations with Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn. Her fear is palpable, hinting that she may be realizing how precarious her position truly is. Every piece of evidence, every hesitant glance in court could push the nurse further into a corner. And Drew is right there, caught between love and vengeance. This week promises to be a turning point for multiple characters. Drew's testimony could shift the trajectory of the trial entirely, forcing Michael to defend himself more aggressively or leaving Willow scrambling to salvage her credibility. The courtroom itself is poised to become a pressure cooker, with emotions running high, secrets teetering on the brink of exposure, and the possibility of shocking revelations around every corner. What makes this all the more gripping is the underlying question of memory and perception. Drew's inability to fully recall the night of his shooting has been a ticking time bomb. As fragments of that night start to resurface, viewers are left to wonder, will he finally remember the truth, or will his fractured recollections lead him down a path of mistaken accusations? Either way, GH spoilers suggest that the week of January 5th to 9th will be one of the most explosive yet, packed with courtroom drama, moral dilemmas, and emotional fireworks that could change the landscape of Port Charles forever. With Drew at the center, the intensity is guaranteed. Cameron Mathison is set to deliver a powerhouse performance, balancing anger, heartbreak, and a desperate quest for truth. And fans are not going to want to miss a single moment of the action.